I'm the Education Officer at Sheffield Students Union. So I think it went quite well. There's been a lot of students here, I think more than last year's for education demo, and I think they've been clear in their chant and in their anger that they're against cuts to maintenance grants, they're against cuts to disabled students' allowances, they're against changes to visa regulations for international students. They don't think it's okay, and they're very willing to come and show their dissent in the streets.
No cuts! No education cuts!
I think it was actually a fantastic demonstration. You wouldn't necessarily tell by looking around, but it was great having so many students from Sheffield down, and there's around 160 of us. I think that's the biggest turnout we've had at a demo since about 2010, and for a northern university that's amazing. It's shown that tuition fees aren't off the agenda, and that the changes that are happening with grants and international student status is absolutely appalling, and that students are angry about it.
Beginning of the demo was amazing, and there was loads of really good chanting, and everyone was in a really good mood, and the people of London were really into it as well. They were cheering with us and saying go students, and we had loads of older people and people who weren't students joining in as well, so it was fantastic.
Education should be free, not just for the bourgeoisie.
I think sometimes these things can alienate people from getting involved in politics, but actually today it was clear that people were angry, but everyone was able to get involved. There were funny chants, there were angry ones, and I think that's really important to show that this is a protest. It should be about standing up for what we believe in, but we should also be able to make sure that as many people can get involved however they want to.
Innovation and Skills, what we call BIS, which is a major centre for changes to higher education. We came here because a lot of the things they're doing are pretty rubbish.
We have people asking us whether do you think process is going to change anything? I mean we're not, obviously we don't know what we're going to change, but obviously it's important to get the message out, saying that people actually care about it, and we're not letting you doing what things that you want to do. We're not going to keep our silence. We're going to say something out when you actually did something wrong. Protest is not something that allowed in my countries as well, so it's the first time I'm joining in.
Demo is a really good place to start because it does raise the profile, but what's important is what happens after the demo. We can't just let this fizzle out and then everyone will forget about it. So after the demo we need to regroup, and we need to think about how we can make a lasting change. How do we take this energy and this amazing feeling and actually put it into something that makes a difference long term?
We're going to be making sure that we contact everyone who came on the demo today and everyone who did the accessible activism back in Sheffield, which is also really exciting, that Annie and Sharman have been running. And we're going to make sure that we have a meeting afterwards to discuss where we should go next, throwing forward a few ideas about how we can raise this as a big issue on campus and make sure that no barriers to education is something that we can be really proud of.